Howdy folks, it is the Command Line Volpine here, and welcome back to Let's Play Planet Crafter. Yes, the title screen card thing is not right. I misspelled planet. Whatever, I will fix it after the stream. But for now, we're going to jump back into our game because I paused our game right before we were going to reach the insect stage. Purposely, because I knew it was not ready to go yet. Oh, you know what? We're actually... He might have rescaled things. I don't think we're this far into the insect stage. We're on the fish stage now, apparently. So, we're a little bit further in than I thought we would be. But let's try to find some of the insects. There's also apparently like 3 new biomes. I should probably check our extra tech pads to see... Let me check if my volume's working. It is. I should probably check to see if we have any new recipes in our stored up blueprints that we have. Yeah, hopefully I haven't messed things up here by being a stage ahead. So I'm not seeing any bugs. It's supposed to be like... Oh, there they are. Hello. I don't know if they'll try to eat the food on the ground or anything. They may be more common by the lakeside. Almond larva. Well, how difficult it might be to find rarer larva, but we'll see. Does the sky look different? Do we actually have a star yet? I don't think so. FPS is horrific, but that's okay. Let's see. I guess I'll need a new storage chest for larvae then, huh? Because everything else is pretty much in use. And it looks glitched out. Grab 3 titanium. Oh, we do have 2 different. So we have an uncommon and a common. What did it say? Use it in an incubator to create a new species found outside when the insect stage is reached. Also, I think power got refactored, so I might have to check this. We're okay. Tried to load more stuff into nuclear power and off of fusion power, and the fusion power is what got nerfed, so I think we're okay on that front. Oh, iron. Is it always iron? I felt like it was titanium. No, it was iron. Another one of these bad boys. I guess we'll go upstairs for this. Forgot that I had a fusion generator inside the base. Let's put it here. Cramming things very close together, but it's all right. Larva. Go. Have to build the incubator here in a minute, but let's check our recipes. If we can get anything off these blueprints. Fence. Okay, just a fence, which I think is just decorative. That's okay. I had to check. So now I have a beehive, a butterfly farm, and an incubator. Use this to create new insects with larvae and mutagens. Create different larvae with the same recipe. Some mutations have to be discovered. Jesse, what the hell are you talking about? This thing draws a lot of power too, holy cow. It's almost as much as a freaking teleporter. Okay. Tree bark, fertilizer, superalloy, oxygen. Bark. Superalloy. I think I have oxygen just stored. I'll have to just grab it out of one of these. Uh-oh. Is what I would have said if I had some in there. Incubator, fertilizer tier 2. I no longer have it memorized what that takes. Algae squash and 2 methane cartridges. Algae squash. 2 methane. Make that bad boy out. Wow, that's a big incubator. Maybe it can hold multiples. That's not so bad if it can hold like a multiples. Jeez, it's huge. In awe of the size of this lad, absolute unit. I need like 3 of each. Oh yeah, the larvae are up here. There's 3 slots. I don't know if that means. Did I just read? Back. Oh, okay. Start with the uncommon larva. Make a silkworm. I could make bees. Well, we got a beehive, right? Once I remember what button brings up the construction menu. Butterflies. So I think like insects are now part of the biomass. So that's what that's about. So let's go for the bee, mutagen, and fertilizer. I have extra fertilizer. Mutagens, sulfur, methane, and bacteria. Gotta get used to all these recipes again. Methane. Okay. Keep losing track of things. I feel like my field of view is too small. Let's take a look here. I mean, it's 85. Take it up to 85. Kick the graphics down a tier just to squeeze out a few extra FPS. There we go. Wonder if I should turn off some of my terraformers just so we're not going too quickly. I don't think there's a way to just turn them off, though. I think I would just have to deconstruct them. Well, while we wait for that thing to incubate, yeah, I played since the last update, but I didn't really, it was on a live stream or anything, so I didn't talk with people directly. You can now take food out of the food producers, and it won't take the seed out as well, which is nice. All right, let's go look for the other biomes. I don't know where they're at, so I'm just gonna look by hand. Get stuck in trees. Oh, I guess I shouldn't do that, right? I shouldn't be flying because I need to find larvae. So it's gonna slow us down a little bit. You're a lot faster with your jetpack on, but oh well. In particular, we have to find a rare larva. Let's see if I can find my way through this friggin' maze zone here. The first place I would suspect... I gotta fly. It's just too slow. Here we go. First place I would expect a new biome is out this way. So that's where I'm going to take first. By the way, my webcam's broke. That's why the webcam's not on. Or it's not broke. It's just like it has weird driver issues where I don't know. For like a little bit, it would like work if my microphone wasn't working. So I could pick one or the other, the webcam or the microphone. And then I like cleared the drivers out and reinstalled them. I think I was having trouble with my microphone too. I got the microphone fixed, and when the microphone was fixed, then the webcam stopped working. Oh, hello, friend. Zeolites. Probably more of that laying around in places. A new message, holy cow. Who would have thought? Not me. Fortunately, we can't check those on the go. Is there anything in here I should check? I don't think so. There's like an iridium cave down here, but I think we'll be okay. Let's go check by the slip gate then. Dang door, always pressurizing in that. That's weird. Is there like a filter on the windows now? Sort of makes sense. It was some kind of like UV filter. Oh yeah, a bunch of stuff just dropped out here. Oh, hello, friend. Oh man, you're hard to see. Shit. So the rare larvas are like orange. I guess they're all kind of... Oh, hello, asteroids. This looks like osmium asteroids. I would rather they didn't hit me. I don't really need osmium anymore, though. It's kind of funny, like, these asteroids didn't start showing up until I was, like, further in the game where I didn't need osmium anymore. They would have helped if they had shown up, like, a lot earlier. Keep my eyes peeled for these things. Larva. This would be like the next place I would expect a new biome is out this way. We have come for your new biomes. Oh, maybe this. This looks a little funky. Sure that lake was there last time, but maybe I'm wrong. Grab a drink of water. Okay, we should be close to my uranium cave, and I do need to grab our uranium anyway. Uranium cave that I didn't know was in the game for a very long time. Just toss their junk down here. And any of that, just want your uranium. Let's go home. Whoosh. Yeah, uranium is like really... Oh, I think they made quartz crystals creatable again, didn't they? So now we're okay. For a while, I had to go on the uranium hunt because they made it so you couldn't make quartz crystals anymore. So every teleporter I needed to make, I would have to take apart a fusion generator. And the power jump between a fusion generator and a nuclear generator is huge, so it becomes a bit of a problem. All right, anything new in this biome? Feel like the filter is different. It's looking a little blue babadi babadai. That might be new. That looks new to me. Gonna be hard to see these these larvae. Are probably flying past a lot of them. I feel like the game has gotten a little unoptimized. Might just be this stuff on the map, even when I'm like far away from it, it's like still rendering or something. Like the stuff I've built, you know. I don't know what this scenario was about. It's a little bit scary. Supposed to be stars? They're too close to be stars. Kinda walk slowly and appreciate things. Are these quartz crystals? Nice. Pulsar quartz semi. Spooky. Puts like a black and white filter on the sky. Place is filled with rare resources. I wonder how early in the game you can get here. And the zeolite's not worth as much as it was because there is a cave where you can mine it with the advanced miner. I should build a little lifeboat shed in here. I have to remember what I need though. 2 iron, I think, and a silicon. Oh, hello, friend. Yeah, you might have to like stand in place for not 2 silicon. Just 3 iron and 2. What the? Okay, it's just a weird hitbox on this rock. I just had one of my wall panels fall on me. Foam panels. Need 1 more iron, I think. Here we go. Just so we have a little room to breathe in. One day, the dev's going to change things so they have to be wired up, I'm sure, because it's weird how everything in the map is powered. Okay. I need this. Those aren't so bad. I think we do need more super alloy. I don't really need the plants anymore. I've got a whole wall full of plants in this game, and they don't... It just need so many other stuff to turn the plants into a useful oxygen generator. That's just like not worth doing. Nice that there's aluminum in this biome. Aluminum was a bit of a pain originally. Biome certainly feels very alien. Kind of looks like the iron. It's like wondering what the big rocks are made of, hypothetically speaking. Don't know if there's anything like super special in this biome or if it just has rare stuff hanging around and that's why it's nice. What the things in the sky are supposed to be. It might just be he's going for a stars effect, but it's kind of weird. I feel like there's better ways to do it. Oh, Fabric got a new picture. What the hell? Hey, it's a lot of larvae. Osmium. Yeah. Not too concerned about osmium. Seeing if there's any kind of like structure out here. I wonder if this whole place was under ice earlier in the game, if you get here sooner. Once the game is done, I'll have to start a new playthrough and build our base in a different biome. We should go get some oxygen. Probably drop the zeolite. I know that's weird, but the osmium for that matter. And the super alloy for that matter. I have miners mining all of these things. Even though they're super rare materials, and at the start of the game, if I had that much stuff, you'd be like, what? You would just throw it on the ground? Not the best hitbox on top of this rock. Let's see if we can get up to these glowies. You can get pretty close. See anything of value in here? I mean, these are the most useful. This will get me a few fusion generators. Or teleporters, whichever I feel like. Not seeing... seeing anything really special in here. We'll say, let's grab this one. I've enjoyed this game a fair bit, but there is just like a sense of like something's missing. Like when you go into a new biome in Subnautica, you're like terrified. You're like, oh, what's in this biome? Is there something really cool here? And this one is like, I might be able to find a box or something. It's never like terribly exciting. I guess that's just like, could just be like a lack of wildlife would cause something like that. Which of course, if the game is about like terraforming and stuff, then that looked like a larva. Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, that's what we're talking about. I do need water, though. Like this has my attention. It's like, what the hell? There's mushrooms down here? I'm scared. Thought something new had happened, but no, it's water. No one minds. I'm just gonna drink this fungusy ass water. I'm sure it can't hurt me, right? Apparently not, but it is kind of funny. All right, let's build another. I have the space. I don't even have the space. Iron. Drop a titanium. Find an iron. Come on, one iron. There you go. It'll have to do. Titanium, iron, and silicon. Or silicon, more iron. Kind of bright in here. Man, I ate before I left and our character is already hungry again. What is this? That looks like a water wheel over there. made of wood. Oh. This underground cave is a blessing for us, the wardens. Blessing for us, the wardens. There's a lot of resources in this underground, allowing us to stay hidden from outer space. This planet has been chosen really carefully, and now I understand why. I can't wait to start the building of our settlement and fulfill our destiny. A warden. What the hell? Butterfly, Fortuna, larva. Okay. Out of inventory space. Similarly, these things are made of the fungal wood. Wood decays so fast that, like, whatever built these couldn't have been gone too long. Like most stuff from, like, the medieval era made of wood has fallen apart. Scared the game's playing music. Wonder what these blue wispy things are meant to be. Getting very hard to see. My eyeballs. My eyes. They hurt so badly. That's because there's a storm going on the surface, but shouldn't really be causing any effects here. Got one big special tree. I guess there's a couple, but oh, you gotta go get oxygen. We're gonna have to get food soon too. There wasn't like a food pack in that chest, was there? I think the dev goes a little bit overboard on the filters. Put down like a little bit of a filter, but man, it gets incredibly hard to see at times. Probably wasn't great for our bit rate either. All right, where am I? This looks like it might be the waterfall area. Yeah. Once again, my eyeballs. Gotta check behind the waterfall. I get stuck in there. Also might fall off the map if I go too far. Okay. Nothing there. About to die of hunger, though. We should probably make a beeline home. Don't know where nearest teleporter might be. I feel like the... Yep. Feel like the creator biome might be over that way, and I think I have a teleporter over there. Oh god, or oxygen. Uh-oh. I might die. We built something in this biome, right? Jeez. Please. There it is. Hopefully it hurts our HP first. Ooh. Sheesh. They do need to add something to the game to make it so as you get the planet a little bit more terraformed, you don't need oxygen quite as much. As it is, we still need it as much as we did at the start of the game. I just have a bigger air tank. Shortcut. Boy. Uh-oh. Fall through the map, please. I'm just trying to live. Oh, jeez. The map is trying to consume me. Uh-oh. It's not one thing, it's another, huh? Maybe we can cut through the rocks here. Early access, early access. There we go. All right, just gotta get home. Gotta get home so we can eat some beans. What the fuck? Not sure my sound pad is working the way it's supposed to. I don't think you guys heard it say beans. What the fuck? So I gotta put things away in order to. Okay. Could have swore we had zeolite, but that's okay. I put it down to do other things. Just kind of in a hurry to get beans down my esophagus. There we go. All right. Put the rods away. Let's see. I think I was putting rocket parts in here too, but it is also out of space. So, a bit of a conundrum, ain't it? Guess I can take the quartz out and put it with the zeolite. Vaguely makes sense. Bacteria sample. All right. How's the larvae doing? I didn't press the start sequencing button. It's like the other. It's like the other one. $800. Just the fish stage. We got a message. What's it say? Our sensors detected that conditions on your planet should allow the apparition of wild larvae on the surface. Use those larvae in the incubator to bring in endemic species of bees and butterflies. Endemic. So you're saying these are here? They were living on the planet before it was dead, I guess? These species are required to fulfill your mission and increase the speed of your terraforming process. You are closely watched. Let us remember that you shouldn't use the communications device to contact anyone else but Sentinel. I don't know how we check like the other sources of terror. That's a great map. Doesn't necessarily need to show me all the trees. it's just a compass. I was like, is there something over here maybe? Where was the waterfall zone? I guess it was here. Problem is our map doesn't zoom out anymore, but I think there is more to the map. Oh, there's another... whatchamacallit? Uranium digging site. Okay, okay. Picking up what they're putting down. Hello, fun friends. Oh, it just upgraded you to a different larva. Or, well, I guess bee larva is a little bit different. Okay. Oh, beehive. Terrible joke. Increases plants and insects. Super alloy fertilizer bioplastic nugget. I haven't had to make a bioplastic nugget in a while. Be nice if we had some sitting around. I don't know if I do. And we got fertilizer. Hey, I do got bioplastic nuggets. Okay. And a super alloy. There's always a super alloy involved. Let's put you outside. A little bit away from the base. For one thing, so I don't get stung. Or stung. The other, just to keep the load on the computer down a little bit here. So you're making honey. I can't replace you with something else. Those are some big-ass bees. You might just straight up die if you got stung by a bee that big. Like, I don't know how to check our insect. Oh, maybe there's something else here. What do we got? Progress screen. We got that. Orbital information about rockets sent to orbit. New tree seed Corinia. A blueprint. That's weird. Why are the trees a blueprint? It's not usually how the trees worked. Usually you made them in these things. Huh. I don't know. Anyway. A butterfly farm. So butterfly larva in to increase the insect levels. Tier 2 fertilizers, zeolite, and a plastic nugget. I know I just made one of these tier 2s. I don't remember what it took though. Algae squash. 2 methane. Oh, me and Madman to make so many containers holding different things. Then they know it's for this exact purpose right here. So I knew where. So I know that I have everything I need. Interesting. These are some of the flowers we've gathered over the time here. So are these ready to go? I think these are just ready to go. They have a 600 times multiplier on the insect level. Pretty. High quality food. Okay. A little weird. That bugs can just spawn inside your home. I guess that kind of makes sense. They kind of do that in real life. Although, hypothetically, this thing is completely sealed, so never mind. Weird. Why are the trees becoming blueprints? I don't know what the high quality food is, though. We gotta take a look at that. Where do I make it? Is it in my hands? Or farm. Butterfly dome. Huh. Insert butterfly larva in to increase the insect levels. 20 insects per second. How's that compared to this one? 75. Oh, this is better, right? Maybe it holds multiple. I guess I should make one just to have it, even if it's not the most efficient one. Outdoor farm insert a vegetable seed in it to grow multiple vegetables. Plants and insects. Curious about the food, though. Where do I get this tier 2 food? I mean, the beans are good enough, but tier 2 food would be neat. Is there like a new crafting table? Already got the advanced crafting station. Silk generator. Oh, there we go. Biomass screen. That's what we need. Let's make some of this other stuff, though. Osmium, silicon, and a microchip. There's the osmium. In compass, 2 aluminum, and a magnesium. Haven't needed to use this early stuff in so long, I don't remember where it's at. There it is. Salads. Need to build like more desks because these just go on the floor. I guess I can put it here, huh? Nice, okay. That makes sense. I put a lot of satellites in orbit, just so you know. It's nice that we can keep track of how many we got now, though. It allows you to see like how the returns are diminishing, too. I actually did manage to do an even amount of asteroids and magnetic field rockets, surprisingly. I need more seed spreader, I need more plants rockets. I want them to all be even. Not that they necessarily have to be, because right now I actually did. Well, I guess the oxygen is going out of control. I made it so everything else was at the same rate. They must have changed something with the oxygen, or maybe just putting the butterflies out there skyrocketed things. It looks like it's not even going to have us go towards the next stage now. But yeah, I got all the other ones to like the same levels. Wish there was commas though, so you could tell a little bit better. No, they're all 2 million. Just the bottom one is a little weird. All right, the other one, iron, silicon, and aluminum. That's much easier. That is easy money. It's a big boy screen. I guess this one, these can go on walls, I think. I wish. Maybe they don't. Okay, they can. They're just weird. They're just finicky. Animals 0. Who would have thought? Now, are they all the same thing, or do you think they like multiply together to get biomass? Obviously, we need to work on insects. There's a silk generator. Haven't seen a need for silk yet. All right, let's build the butterfly dome. It's going to be 2 fertilizers at least. 2 super alloy. Not building 2 domes, just building 1. Zeolite bark. And a tier 2 fertilizer, which I should know the recipe for at this point. All right, tier 2 fertilizer. should be good to go. Yeah, kind of trying to spread the base out a little bit, so I mean, if I can. So always like this angle snapped? I thought this could be like rotated a different way. Oh well. Did I have to build a door to get in you? Yes, I did. All right, the door is iron, titanium, silicon. Called me a madman. Gonna have two. Okay, I'll put the two other butterfly larvae that we have in there. And we'll see how that compares to one of the other thing. We'll have to keep looking in that cave for more of those larvae. Saves us some work for one thing, but they're also very productive. You're making 320 pretty butterflies. You're making... Oh, this is way better. Not insane, right? It's just astronomically better. It's 100 for 30 kilowatts. Yeah. Unless you do something else. Do you do anything else? No. Okay, so you're actually just going to take this apart because it's just a waste of power. Goodbye, butterfly, don't. Let's see in heck. Zeolite and bioplastic nuggets. Does take zeolite, which is not... Well, I guess it is infinite now. It used to not be infinite. Arc. Have to make more bioplastic nuggets. Okay, I'm gonna toss these a little further out. Now we need another fertilizer. We know what to grab this time. I'm going to attempt to not look it up. Two of these bad boys. Squash and I don't remember what the last thing was. Algae. That rings a bell. He's done it. I was able to retain information in my brain for like 2 seconds. That's a new record. Big boy insects. It's kind of neat. Okay. Biomass. Yeah, that's what I'm really curious about is like if having a variety of things is multiplicative here or if just like focusing on plants would be better. It's hard to say. I think I saw a slug out here earlier, or a larva. They might spawn and despawn, though. I think they are. That's fine. How are we doing on power? We're still okay. I would like to build the outdoor farm just to see. 2 bee larvae. We got 1, so we gotta make another bee larva. Pretty sure we needed a mutagen for that. I think I had a bacteria sample unless I used it. I probably used it already. Algae, 3 water. We gotta turn that into a mutagen. Methane, sulfur. Then I don't remember what the last thing it wanted was. Oh, you can see the recipes now. Just a regular fertilizer. Okay. That was an uncommon larva, right? Yes. Oh, it's already researched. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. So rare larvae can be turned into these blue ones, which are pretty strong. Why would you turn it into this? I guess just visually, just for visual fun, I guess. Otherwise, why would you use a rare larva for anything but the best stuff? And the little blue effect is in here too. Which does kind of imply that whatever's going on is going on in that one biome we were just in. Let's see. We could build some more power while we're at it here. Let's see how many. Not quite enough for 2. Actually, if I go to the uranium place, probably got enough uranium for it now. Now, it would be cool, Dev, if you're watching, if you made it so, like in the long run, it'd be awesome if you could do a Factorio system where we can sort stuff going into this locker into other lockers and stuff. But bare minimum, you should be allowed to turn on some kind of switch on here that like deletes anything that is not the resource you want. All right, I think we need a couple of iridium, a couple of sulfur. I think I have to make a explodey boy. Yeah. I'm gonna need 2 super alloy, 6 water. I need to refill our water container here. Oh, there's the food. Honey and beans. What the fuck? I have to get my... Why aren't you working, sound pad? It is very important that people hear the beans what the fuck sound effect. I don't get many chances. Oh, maybe it did work. No, it didn't work. Otherwise, I would hear it. Yeah, it's not working. It's weird because it's set up right, so I don't know why it would not be working. That's a problem. I don't know how to fix that. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. We're going to go to youtube.com/command-line Volpine. We're going to search for beans. What the fuck? Click on it.
They bugging, bro. Why, bro? She made fucking beans. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's all we had to do. I had it cropped to just say beams, what the fuck, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Veins. Sorry, it's like my favorite thing. 2 sulfur. I don't think it used to be 2 sulfur. Butterfly. That's why you would make them all. The butterfly display boxes. Okay. Continue to grow my wall of nuclear power. Probably also grab some more algae because most of these recipes are taking algae. Unfortunately, algae does not spawn in your field of view unless you're like really close to it. I would advise, once again, if the dev is watching, a way to just take the algae out of the tube in the center. So you don't have to swim around and search for it. Maybe on like a tier 3 algae collector. Doesn't have to be this tier 2 necessarily, but something to speed up the process a little bit. That, or just make them so I can see them much farther away. Because they are essentially invisible. Wonder if larvae can be under the water. Or little solar panels. They don't do much anymore. Toss these on the ground. I took it and threw it on the ground. Bees. Didn't we have 2? Oh, we needed one to do something else, didn't we? It was an uncommon larva for this, right? So I gotta go find an uncommon larva. I forgot that. Here we go. Not as hard as I thought it would be. I forgot that one of these things we built, I don't think it was that. I think it was the, I guess it was just the beehive, huh? Yeah, it makes sense. How does the beehive compare? Only 15 insects a second? Yeah, it's not good. This thing is insane. Insane in the membrane. Guess I would just take down the other one. I don't know. It's kind of nice that it's out there. It's pretty good at making plants. No. I didn't see that this one was making 600. It's better than the tree spreader Mark II, though. Yeah. I guess you wouldn't be able to skip necessarily, but if you could skip, you'd want to skip on that and make this instead. Unless you need oxygen. What's going on? Normally these little particles floating around. I guess so. I feel like this is different. Feels like that's like pollen or something. Anyway. Just like turn you into this. Twist it up. My base looks too similar in both directions. Let's see. We need fertilizer. Or no, we don't. Mutagen. We need the algae. Need the water. We're gonna need a squash. And we're gonna need a couple methane. Let's try to pick these off the ground. Oh, they make it easier to pick these up? He did. Nice. Bacteria. Oh, I was trying to make fertilizer. Need sulfur. Don't have them memorized as well as I thought. Hear that? Sounded like that door broke. It's a little bit louder than normal. I do need the fertilizer. I wasn't crazy. You're crazy. Just click on that. No. Okay, let's refill our water container while we wait. Also grab larva while we're... Don't you eat that aluminum. I don't know what's going to happen if you eat that aluminum. There's definitely a lot more larva spawning now, which is nice. Most of it's common, though. I have to throw the uncommon or the common ones into a dumpster. This is my microscopic attention span. I've also forgotten why I stepped outside to begin with. Oh, grab water. These things are like useless now. I don't know what to do with them though, because it's so hard to build the tree generators that I can't just... Oh, you know what? I could probably put them in the plant bed. The new plant bed. That'd probably make them much more effective. Oh, there's my bacteria sample. I knew that. I didn't press sequence. The bane of my existence. You shouldn't have to press sequence, I think. Once they're in there and you press research, it should just go. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of bees. 95 plants compared to... I mean, these don't even make plants. They don't make oxygen, though. Kind of interesting to note is that this will not produce O2. Could do a speed run of something here while we wait for that. Let's go get some super alloy, I suppose. I also need to check to see if that door is open anyway. Should be 3 new biomes. I think we... no, we saw 3. If you count the cave as a biome. Okay. Open sesame. I sorted my crap in these piles, by the way. Don't ask how long it took. You don't want to know. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need to waste time rendering all this stuff, developer. Just, there no silicon. Oh, I guess this is iron. Oh, the silicon's over here. This is what I was talking about, though. Like, you gotta have a system for doing this automatically if you could, dev. If and you don't mind. Why is I gotta do it all by hand? And it's a whole thing. Oop, no, that's fine. If there's any other special spots where the special larva would spawn. Super alloy, and toss an extra one in there. The bees, hand them over. No. No, not the bees. Not the bees. Do have to keep making bees, though. Gotta turn this into the mutagen. I'm gonna need a lot of bees. Fertilizer. Yeah, you should, like, there's no reason you should have to press the research button. Doesn't do anything. So that's an extra step. Algae squash. To methane. Fertilizer. Super alloy and water. You know, we got an extra alloy in here. Got some water in here. Then 400 O2 from those, but might be time to, you know what, they've already, the big oxygen generators have already been turned into trees, I think. What are you? You're just like ligma seeds. Yeah, you're 300. Not the 300. Give me 400. All right. This out by the beehive, just because it makes sense. Can I just like pick up the bees? You know, that would be cool. Which that might be. Once again, if the dev is watching, which I doubt he is, but make it so bee larvae just spawn out here next to the beehive. That way you don't have to go through the whole mutagen process, which is a pain in the butt. Huh? Oh, you can only grow veggies? Dev, if you're watching, make it so I can put my plant seeds in there. Because there's like way more plant seeds than you can turn into trees and stuff. And also their oxygen multipliers just totally fall off and become useless once you turn them into trees. Yeah, I guess that suddenly the seeds are once again important. Oh, beams just go on both sides, huh? Wonder how these compare to. It's making 8 grams of insects. It's making 96 grams of plant. Yeah, that's a lot more. Plants coming from the other thing. And 8 grams of insects. Yeah, it's like nothing compared to the beehive. So yeah, this is not really, shouldn't really be using that much energy either when you think about it. It's more energy than this too. Yeah, this is not worth building. I might have to crank up the effectiveness of that a little bit, Dev. It's not useful. Might be pretty. It might be pretty. But these use way less energy to just grow a plant. And then the other things are more efficient for the other stuff. Uh-oh. So this is increasing. It's just increasing incredibly slowly, which is very scary. Oops, I've minimized my chat there. There it is. How are we doing on time? We still got 1 more hour. Roughly. Is there anything else new that we need to build? The silk generator, I suppose. See what that's for. There's other stuff that unlocked. I don't know. Here it is. There's the tier 2 food. Yeah, and you get the honey from the... Yeah. You get the honey from the bees. The beehive, but you don't get honey from the plant grower. So yeah, this is not useful. Yeah. Sorry, Dev. Just there's no reason to build that other than just for fun. Which just for fun is understandable. All right, I guess I should grab one of these. Yeah, they're just common ones though. Okay, let's look. I wanted to see the other uranium mining zone because I don't think it existed before. So it was out this way. There's still not a mapping module, huh? Thing I can put in my equipment belt to open the map. Wasn't there something new back there? I don't know. I might just be thinking of the uranium zone back here. Do 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 do. Guess I need a teleport. I guess I have this teleporter in here I could have used, huh? Yeah, I should probably just build more teleporters in more areas. This is where I wanted to build my base next time I build. Like next time we do a playthrough. This area looks quite lovely. All right, so I think the new uranium zone was in this here. Makes sense. This was like a bunch of dead space earlier. Maybe it's not, though. Ah, there it is. I wonder if this is... I don't think so. I think this is new, surely. It's really hard to spot these uranium caves. This one and the other one were very hard to see. You're uncommon, I will grab you. I should probably build a teleport to the mushroom area. Not that there's much down there, but I don't have anything going quite that far out in that direction anyway. Oh, hello, Starlings. Don't have much time to watch the stream. Well, hello. Thanks for the good wishes. Oxygen, we should be able to take the teleporter and the wall here to get a little bit more speed. Yeah, I should have spilled teleporters everywhere if we have enough resources for them. Which we should. I think that's old news. I think that was the last update up there. Yeah, it seems like we are at another crossroads of how long it takes for our planet to terraform, so I'm not really sure what my next step should be. Not that we need it to, because the next step isn't in the game yet. Let's go home. But we'll start catching up faster and faster. Or slower and slower, rather. As new updates do come out. I suppose I should just keep launching rockets until I get diminishing returns on the rockets. Which we should already be reaching diminishing returns, but, you know, get it to a point where it's like totally pointless to launch one. There's our silkworm. Did I make that on accident? I feel like I made the silkworm on accident there. And come, yeah. I was trying to make a bee, but I made a silkworm. It's the same recipe. Huh. I mean, it's fine. We need 3 silkworms to build the silkworm thing. Water. The mutagen is sulfur and at least 1 methane, if not 2. Just 1. Then a fertilizer, which we're going to start running. Oh, we are out, so I got to start making my own fertilizer again. Eggplants and a sulfur. I was about to worry that I didn't have eggplant stored anymore. The whole fertilizer thing is kind of like the main speed bottleneck I find with this game. All right, so we want to put these 3 in, but then I guess I got to click on what I want. No. Why is it showing a common? How do I make sure I get a silkworm? Is it just random? Like, oh man, I wish the dev was watching. So dev, we have this pointless research button, right? That this leads to the start sequencing button. If you're going to have the research button, sequencing button be different, this is where it should ask me which thing I should make. Like now it should be asking me which thing do you want to make. Maybe the first time you do it, it's random until you have them all the recipes figured out. Once you have them all sequenced, you should be able to just pick them on this screen. So I guess it's just random what critter we're going to get. It's got to be a pain. I got to figure out a way to like speed up making fertilizer and stuff, but it's not Factorio. I can't like automate that stuff. What was I doing? I don't think I was doing anything in particular. I think I was on that. So I'm not going to grab common ones anymore. There's like no reason to grab a common one. Uncommons seem extremely important though. Yeah, we'll just grab uncommons. Luckily, they're the ones that look stereotypically like a larva. Oh, I was going to go build a teleporter. How much power do we got? 1,300. How much power? Okay, we're good. 3 pulsar quartz, zeolite, and osmium. Osmium. Alloy, 3 coal star quartz, super alloy rod. That is one more of those, and then just a bunch of super alloy, I think. I don't know how much, though. I think like 9 super alloy. Oh, it's aluminum. That's not so bad. All right, so take... I don't know if I have what teleporter would be the closest to where I need to go. Guess the uranium teleporter is the closest. So we could launch rockets until we have 11 of each rocket type, because we already have a few that are at 11. And that'll speed some things up. This biome we don't really care about. There's a decent amount of zeolite in this biome, but we can actually just mine the zeolite now. I think my crater teleporter takes me near the zeolite. This biome, which is neat looking. I wonder what resource you get out of this biome. And it's probably zeolite, right? Like these rocks look like zeolite rocks. That would be my guess, at least. All right, teleporter. I like to keep... I have my concerns. All right, you are... mushroom. The mushroom teleporter. I don't know what's in here. I guess I should build a miner in here just to see what it might get. This one's definitely different. Like if we can just like mine the really good larva out of here, that'd be cool. If the wood did something, that'd be kind of neat. I guess I'll bring some of this stuff back. Just because I can now. Keeping my eye out for more of the butterfly larvae that were really good. And I am curious about checking out these biomes like earlier in the game and seeing if they're like locked off or what. Grab all of these, why not? Yeah, like I said, I wish just the flowers could grow on those flower beds. And then just make the flower bed a more effective version of the plant growing things that were from the early game. Because the flowers just there isn't really a use for them anymore. Yeah, it seems like the meteor shower that's meant to hurt you. Just because of how fast it is. Did miss a few chests in here, I think. Oh, oxygen. And the meteor shower that's meant to kill you, the asteroids hit a lot faster. And they don't drop anything either, but apparently there is other asteroid attacks in the game now though too, so it might be one of the new ones. All I know is it's not the resource dropping ones from the start of the game. I wonder if there's something under the water. Technically, yes. Effectively, no. There's no special resource under there like the crystallized sulfur from Subnautica. I guess I didn't take a very good look at this next biome either. The waterfall one, I didn't really look around really hard for a cave or anything. Fine. Honestly, like the pre-made fertilizer is probably the most valuable thing just because it takes so long to build it. I need to build like a building that is like a fertilizer building where it's like really quick for me to build stuff like that. See, now we're getting a different meteor sour. It's a little slower. Yeah, I've got silicon. I need 3 iron. Or 2 more iron, really. Two titanium. Got 1. Looks like it could just be... Take a look at this rock. This impact site and see if it dropped anything. Didn't drop anything. That doesn't mean there isn't anything, but... Building down here. This is a decent place to build a base too. Looks pretty. Where I'm built, though, I think it's just objectively the best place to build. It's where most people end up building, from what I've seen, just because it's centrally located on the map. So until you have teleporters everywhere, that's gonna be your thing. And I don't even have teleporters everywhere. After all the gaming I've done, yeah, an asteroid hit here. Nothing dropped. And it might be a lot. Yeah, it just brought in some like regular resources. All right, let's take a little bit of a better look around here. Kind of feel it. Man, it's just non-stop storms right now. Again, filters are a little bit intense, I think. I feel like if I were to put something in this biome, I'd put them on top of these ledges. Oh, this is where it is. Okay. So yeah, this one is near this biome. Okay. Good to know. That means I don't really need to build another teleporter over here. We should be good between the one in the mushroom area and one in the crater area, because that's where my other one's at. I'll take some of this home. Yeah, I'm not really seeing... I'm not seeing anything here. It's just kind of a pretty area. Yeah. Next playthrough, I think I might just build something that's less practical and more pretty. Just for fun. Where's the center asteroid? Is it just out of loading distance? That's a little weird. Is it gone? Huh. That's strange. I wonder if it's like there at the start of the game and then once you get later into the game it disappears. I don't know. He might have been told like that's not how asteroids work, because like if the asteroid had hit like that, it would have exploded. Wouldn't be anything left of it. So maybe that's why he took it out, because it used to be there's just an asteroid plunked down in the middle there. But, you know, in a sci-fi game, I don't really care that much. because there's already like faster than light travel and stuff in this game established, so being realistic isn't particularly that critical of an issue here. Sulfur a bit. Might have to go to our sulfur miners and grab a bit. All right. Grab a drink. So yeah, if I wanted to do something that was like quicker at building fertilizer, I'd probably build just a little hut here so I could swim out to the algae really quick. And then I'd probably move my methane things nearby. All that good stuff. Saw something weird there. All right, what kind of worm did we get? Getting the silkworm is a little bit... If it's like a 50-50 chance, it doesn't really mean much, but hey, we can do it really quick this time because we happen to find the resources we need. Why does that say common larva? Is it wanting me to put common larva in? I don't know. I guess it's trying to imply you'll get a random larva. I don't know. It's a little strange. All right, what else can we do here? Oh yeah, we needed to build a miner for the new biomes to see what they've got. So, a resource extractor. 3 osmium, 2 iridium rods. And then we need a super alloy rod, which was a handful of those and an aluminum. One more. $160 energy. Good. All right, let's see what we get down here. Iron. So just random resources, assumedly. Okay, that's in here. Let's check. Here, I kind of feel like this one will be zeolite. Just random resources. Okay. I guess it's maybe just not mining the special resource right away, but because it can extract a regular resource first, you know? I think usually it shows you what's good. I guess on the resource map, it shows you what zones mine what, right? So... this could just be a waste of time. More for the road. Okay. They've consistently all been gathering iron first, which tells me that's probably the default resource of a biome that doesn't have anything special in it. So that's okay. Hey, this is a little bit suspicious, isn't it? From a distance, you can tell that this... Excuse me. You can tell that this tree is, like, specially located. Like, you should be able to do something special down here. I know we found a few worms down here, but... Oh, no. Especially because this has the same effect as inside the incubator. You'd think there would be some way to get more of those advanced larvae out of here. Apparently it's not by excavation, though. Maybe something you can attach to the tree or something. They might just be putting down the groundwork for stuff later. At home. Surprised that teleporter has worked every time. Trust me, it's a good thing. Very glad. This feels like one of those things, if you added to an early access game, the game would probably start crashing a lot, but it hasn't crashed, which is pretty successful, actually. All right. I guess we could eat a superfood just for fun. Don't really need to. Maybe if they're going to introduce food rotting later, then maybe this will be helpful. Or something that, like, attacks you. Then a way to heal yourself quickly would be pretty good. All right, we've got 5 tons of insects. Sounds like a ton of insects until you realize, well, I mean, it is literally a ton of insects, but it sounds like a lot of insects until you realize that it's for an entire planet. 5 tons of insects ain't S. What are you doing? If you guys could hear that, something fell over. How many tons of insects the Earth? 10 quintillion, but that's not a... That's the mass of all insects. 1.4 billion tons and 14 billion tons. So, there you go. There's your answer. We are quite a ways off. What else we got that's new? Not really much other than just, like, decoration. Which isn't really the priority on this gameplay. So for now, I say our priority is probably more beehives. Oh, we need the silk generator. Just gonna kind of, and see, we got bees this time, which is fine. We do need bees, but I only need one more of the other one to be in a much better spot. All right, so we need mutagen. We need... I might not need a squash. Oh, I have a fertilizer. Mutagen is methane, sulfur. It's only regular fertilizer I need to worry about right now. Just do extra clicks on the silkworm and see if it does anything. I don't think so, though. Could build another incubator, but honestly, it goes pretty quick. Like by the time I get more fertilizers and stuff made. Yeah, we're just plowing through our algae now. Do. Guess I could launch our extra rockets too if I wanted to. Bees, what the fuck? Okay, let's try again. Not you. Oops. I did it again. No match. Oh, it's a bacteria sample. It's not a poop sample. Yeah, I guess I can make a couple beehives. Super alloy to bioplastics. Then fertilizer. And of course. Yeah. I think really like all it needs is there has to be some way to make an automated fertilizer. Now maybe that'll happen at like the animal stage. Because, you know, animals gonna poop. But fertilizer is definitely just the biggest. I need two, don't I? Just the biggest pain. Because algae is not easy to grab. Sulfur is a little bit of a runaway too. Sulfur's not too bad. Algae sucks though. And then eggplants also kind of poopy. I mean, I guess this thing is just gonna get, what the hell? See the size of that friggin' bee? Ooh. In awe of the size of this lad. So there's another larva down under here. Oh well. There it is. Maybe it was that one. Yeah, just these bee things. Just astronomically better. It would also be neat if he could make it so, like, putting... Like, there used to be flower spreaders. Like, this is just a grass spreader. But there used to be flower spreaders, too. Well, there is, but I just haven't built any. It'd be neat if you could build bees and flower spreaders next to each other and get, like, a huge synergy bonus. Which I think is just kind of built into its assuming that it is, right? At least the bees, because the bees increase the plant growth. Crap. This is not going so well here. Just need one more silkworm, man. Three. I think I need, like, all of this algae. See, like, algae is a huge problem. need water. Yes. For eggplants. Yeah, it's the sulfur, not the sulfur. Oh, it is going to be the sulfur too, but it's the fertilizer that's killing me. Actually, I'm out. I had a full chest and I'm out. Yeah, we need a way to make automated fertilizer. Doesn't have to be a fancy Factorio system, unless he wants to. It's just got to be more effective than this. Maybe like an algae tank that you build in your base that like put an algae sample in like a seed. Then I don't know. But I don't know. Maybe a way to make dirt with like silicon and ice or something. Some way to make dirt and then like put algae in the dirt and that turns it into I did my math quite wrong. Something's going on outside. Maybe not. I guess it's just nighttime. Yeah. Hydration. Everything's red. The storm that's like suppressed from our terraforming level, perhaps? Or maybe just a drill into the ground after you get to a certain level of plants can extract like topsoil or something. I don't know. Just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what sticks. It's the fertilizer's a pain. A couple of methane. Some things built in advance here. Hey, it's a silkworm. All right. Now we can finally play the game. Water, oxygen, and zeolite. Now that's easy. Are these oxygen? No, those are algae. Shoot. Okay. A silk generator. Oh, you got to be inside? Picky. There's a lot of silkworms in there, considering you only put 3 in there. Silk used to create materials. Oh, something's happening again. Although I keep saying that and then nothing happens. Trying to catch the new events. Now it says that there's new events here. Purple. Oh, is this just a storm? Might just be a storm. Yeah, I guess it is. Kind of hard to tell. I have picked up silk. Any recipes want to appear? Lamp oil rope bombs. You want it? Apparently not. Gonna leave it in there then. Okay, well. This would basically mean that we've done the majority of what we can do that's new. So after at this point, it's just like scaling up. Check our power grid to see if we have like a building that's like not effective for us anymore. Like I don't really need the DNA manipulators anymore, I don't think. Because I don't really need more tree spreaders. But you know, it's not the worst thing in the world really. Have an old tree spreader somewhere that could get upgraded. Let's look at our rockets. We have the parts to launch rockets, and they should be like the most effective way at increasing things. So 2 more plants rockets would be nice. Fortunately, I don't really know what I need for the various rockets. I know engines help. I think most of them need like tree bark. Plants rocket might have been the ligma seeds, which I might be out of. I might have launched them all. But I also didn't. I stopped grabbing them at a certain point too. We need plants rocket. Yeah. Super alloys, fertilizers. Fertilizer, as always, is the problem there. You're the Mark 1 tree spreader. Into the water here to find more algae. As you know, we're gonna need it. Honestly, you know, all my other ideas aside, the easiest and quickest solution, I think, is that you should be able to just click on these and gather all the algae. That would speed things up quite a bit. Make it so I don't want to rend myself off this mortal coral just to build a fertilizer. All right, so steal the fertilizer I just put in here. Fortunately, I need it for these rockets. Eggplants. Your eggplants, hand them over. Sulfur, hand it over. We're gonna have to go and get more sulfur. Okay. That is the ideal amount, actually. Put the sulfur away. We actually don't want to launch this many rockets. We only want to watch, at least of this type. We just want to watch 2, I think. Yeah, see, like, I don't really need that advanced food. There's one. All right. Big brain time, Lance. Where would you have left Lerma seeds? It would have been later into the game, when I would have stopped picking them up. So I think if we go to like the uranium place, there's a chest. Well, actually, there's a chest inside of here that might have one. Has a flower. Not quite it. Squash. Not quite it. Oh, you know what? We left a bunch of stuff. We noticed this earlier, actually. I had a bunch of stuff on the ground outside this little station over here. Oh, we only have 4 minutes left. Speed run to get these rockets into orbit. That's where we'll leave it. Then that'll be it for our look at the new update, and it'll just be up to me to grind on my own time. Left like good seeds here. What the hell happened? Those aren't the crappy seeds. That water. All right, pass me. Where did you put them? Even this might have been too early in for me to be leaving the seeds behind. It's the thing that opened up a secret path. Bob Saget. The one time I need the ligma seeds. Actually, I just need one, right? Okay. Got bean seed. There is a small underground base near this outpost over here. This one. A singular unit of seed. Surely in this one. Just means what the fuck, huh? Names. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Maybe I have to go to where, like, mid-game? And no, we've left them behind. Maybe more... maybe just in this. I mean, super alloy's kind of nice, but... there's the big base in this biome that might have one. In fact, if this base doesn't have them, I'm just going to rage quit, because there's no way I didn't leave one behind in here. It's like the most... There's one. That's all I need. It was just one. Now I got to figure out which the... I think the mushroom teleporter is probably the closest way back home. This means I do need a teleporter out towards that crash jump ship thing. Because this shouldn't be my quickest teleporter home. feel like we're missing something in this biome. Just like how it feels like I'm missing something in this biome. Okay. Let's just launch them. I think we got everything to just launch them out of my hands, right? The plants rocket. Ian heck. Green. This green effect is an automatic thing that happens after you launch the plant rocket. It's like a pollen dump. So now we can go take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Where were we seeing? The satellites were over here. Swoosh. Yep, 11, 11, 11. Just need seed spreader rockets, but the oxygen is going up incredibly quickly compared to the other stuff, so I don't know if it's actually... Yeah, oxygen's going up at a completely different level than the other things, so I'm not sure it's possible, but just getting the rockets all up to the same tier seems like a good idea to me. But we are out of time for this stream. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, remember to hit the like button, keep the conversation going in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Until next time, I hope you have a good day.